this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumpkin Pie, and I am back with another cash envelope video. So, the last video I did was my first time stuffing cash envelopes and using the cash envelopes. So let's talk about how the last 2 weeks have gone. So, first off, I stuffed the envelopes like in the middle of the week that I started. So I already did a little spending. So I knew that things were going to be a little off because of that. But I did some estimates as to what I needed to add additionally to the envelopes. So I must say that so far for these first 2 weeks, it has worked out fairly well. I stayed within my grocery budget thanks to meal planning. So I did stay within my budget for that. I stayed within my gas budget, but then I did a lot of driving around over the weekend, which kind of sucked up some of my gas. So I'm probably going to have to fill up earlier this week than anticipated. Eating out, I think I budgeted very well for that. I did get blessed a few times with my brothers paying for lunch for me a couple of times, I think it was, and one time for breakfast, I think. But I think even if I had spent that money myself, I probably would have been still at budget or right over. So I'm still going to try and keep the eating out budget the same. What else did I have? Personal. I spent all of my personal budget on one visit and getting a pedicure. I budgeted $30 and I spent exactly that with my tip. So it was $25 and I gave her a $5 tip. So that was $30. So I think I might eventually want to increase the personal in the event that I want to like get my hair done, because I am trying to go get a silk press and cut sometime soon. So I don't know, because I don't really do a lot of personal stuff often, so I don't know if I really want to increase that budget. But so as far as keeping track of the receipts, I tried my best, y'all. I did. I really, really tried my best. So let's just dig in and see how things went. So as you can see, my planner is very bulky. So I'm keeping my cash envelopes in my mini happy planner that I carry with me everywhere. And you can just see it's very bulky. And I kept trying to figure out why. And it's not just the envelopes. It's not the cash. It's the coins. And I'll explain how I'm feeling about that in a minute. So I'm going to take all of these out. So I was trying to come up with a system that was going to really work in how I handled this. So I didn't want, like, if someone were to go through my planner to see the cash right away. So these envelopes have pockets on either side. So if you want to see more about this kit, I'll try to link the video below. I got this from Johanna over at JoJo's Ahana. She has an Etsy shop. So I'll try to link that below. So anyways, it comes with these little tracking sheets, which I didn't do a good job of tracking, but I did try to keep receipts. So the system I was trying to do was to keep the cash in the back. And when I purchase something with the cash, put the receipt right here behind the tracking papers, because I know me. I'm not going to necessarily track this stuff right away. I know me. I feel that I track enough when it comes to teaching. So tracking stuff just kind of irritates me when I have to do it outside of work. So that's how I tried to do it. So the gas was no issue because there's no coins involved with the gas. Eating out, different story. There's quite a few coins in here and they're bulky. And so I need to find a solution to that. The other problem is when it's in your purse, it slides around. The coins, you know, they kind of slide to the top like this. And I don't know if the right amount of coins are in here, if some have come out. That's another issue. But I like having the double pockets. but I would like some way to secure it so that the coins aren't everywhere. And I tried to, like, you know, keep it flat, try to keep the coins all level, but they're going to move around. So that was causing an issue for me. The personal, because I only paid for a pedicure, no coins were involved in this one either. But groceries, I have a few coins. So what I would try to do is use from the coins when I would make purchases. It was easier to do that at the grocery store than when I was going and eating out. Because when I eat out, I'm mainly grabbing breakfast tacos. And it's usually a long line, and nobody wants to see me fussing around with my coins and stuff. They want to get through the line and get out. It's in the morning. People are trying to get to work. So I've got to find a way to just either have the coins already on me. So some days what I would do, I would actually take the funds out of the envelope, put them in my pocket when I go into wherever, and then just pay it from there. That way I'm not fumbling through my purse and all of that kind of stuff. But if I had a way to secure the coins, that would be so much better. But I'm thinking, well, how would I do that without getting some cash envelopes that close? But yet I like having these pockets. So I don't know, maybe I'll play around with it and see if I could create something similar that I can actually close it in the back, but still have the pockets on both sides. I don't know. We're going to have to try and figure something out. So, pluses to doing the cash envelopes. They really help keep you in your budget. That's a plus. I found that I knew that I had so much to spend, so I was more careful about how I spent. And it helps with accountability, and it does help with tracking. Even though I'm not tracking it exactly like I need to be, I'm still getting an idea of what I'm spending my money on. The only drawbacks, like I said, is really just the coins. I think that's my biggest drawback. And then there were a couple of transactions that made things a little wonky for me. At one point, I paid for gas and a soda on the same transaction, and I really didn't want to do two separate transactions. But I think if I remember correctly, I took $1 from the eating out fund, took my $20 from the gas fund, and paid it like that. And I believe I put the change back into the eating out fund. And the only other purchase that I made that threw off my grocery envelope was I went to Walmart and bought some groceries, and I bought a bra. And I'm not trying to track purchasing a bra. I'm trying to track my groceries. So I felt like I owed myself for the bra, and I kind of paid myself some of it back, but not all of it. So it's a little wonky. So my totals I know are going to be off. So what I decided to do, just to make this easier for myself with this second stuffing, is to look at what's left and just add the new to that and just go from there. I think that's going to be the best way for me to do this. So I'm going, because I haven't tracked everything like I should, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this marker, and I'm going to just color in one of these rows as a divider, and that's where I will start fresh. Okay, that's how I'm going to do that. So this is the personal fund. I spent everything out of here. I'm going to put $30 in here like I did before. If I end up getting my hair done, then I'm just going to be over budget. But yeah. So let's see. We're going to do 30 in the personal. So let's do that. And there's nothing left in here. So this one will start off with 30. And I'm going to put the date for 15. And I'm going to put stuffing. And then I'm going to put $30. Okay. All right. So that's one envelope. Now, here's groceries, and I did very good with the groceries. I did keep my grocery receipts. Oh, the other ones are over here because I was keeping track with my meal planning. So the other receipts are over there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to color it in. And then just start fresh based on what is left in here. Because like I said, I know the totals are going to be a little off because I had estimated in the first place what I had already spent when I did the first stuffing. So that in itself was going to have things off a little bit. And then I'm going to take these receipts and I'm tossing them. I do not want to be keeping all this stuff. I just don't. I'm just going to keep the receipts from week to week. So the grocery budget, I pretty much exhausted that. I stayed right in budget. And I know this is off based on what I know I spent for groceries. And like I said, I owed myself a little bit back because of the bra, but I'm not going to trip about it. So that's 47 cents. So I'm going to put 0.47. I'm going to put the date. I'm going to put stuffing. And then groceries is $80. Okay. 20, 40... 60, 70, 80. So I'm going to do it like this. So I have a couple of tens in there. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So I'm going to add $80. And that's going to be $80.47. So I just got to figure out a way to deal with these coins because already I have enough coins in my purse. That's why my purse is heavy. I tend to cash out my coins every now and then, and almost every time I do, I have at least $50 in coins. It's ridiculous. All right, so here is groceries. Okay, and then eating out, there's a lot of coins in here, and if there's any way I can swap this out with some dollars, I am, because I just don't want all those coins. All right, so we're gonna see what was left in here. There's $1. There's 75. So that's $2. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 45, there's 6. So $2.36. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 20, 25, 26. Yeah, so $2.36. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I could swap those coins out with my brother and see if he has $1. Because I don't, as few coins as possible. That's what I'll start doing, I think, is when I get coin heavy, I will try to swap out some of those coins with my brothers. They may not be that willing. Because especially not my younger brother, he does not like dealing with change. And then we're going to put $4.15 stuffing. So we're adding $50 for eating out. And I think I got enough money. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm short. How am I short? I'm going to have to double check that. 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's $50. So 52.36. I took out 200. Oh, duh, y'all. There's a $10 bill still in the bank envelope. Hello. All right, so I'm good. I'm like, I'm short. And I think the 10s are going to work better for eating out. Most definitely. So let's put this in and I'll try to, like I said, swap out some coins today with one of my bros. More than likely it will be older bro that will give me the $1 for the change. The other one doesn't like change, so there we have that. And then gas, I did spend exactly my oh, let me see. I was taking out all those extra receipts. Let's see, groceries. Did I take them all out? Yeah, I don't want all those extra receipts. That's just too much. I don't need all that paper in my life. Okay, so let's color this in. And we're going to start new, just so we can do better with tracking. So as for now, all of our amounts are going to stay the same. The only amounts I think I may end up having to change, like I said, is probably the personal. I don't think I should go any higher on the eating out, but I am afraid I'm going to bust that budget because we have a holiday coming up and I'm probably going to go out and eat. I know me. Maybe I'll try to get one of my brothers to pay for it so it doesn't come out of my budget. So we've got $40. Let me put that I added 40. I don't think I did that on the personal. Yeah, so I added 30. And so a $30 balance. Okay. So let's add this back to gas, and gas is $40, which should be about right. I'm hoping in the summertime I won't have to fill up as often. I won't be traveling as far for work during the summer, and so I won't be using as much gas. Actually, I don't really even have summer work lined up. I'm gonna put these in order of which ones I'm using the most. See, y'all, I gotta do something about these coins. It's already bulky because of them. All right, so we're all good, guys. If you guys are doing cash envelope systems, please tell me how it's working out for you guys. It is working out for me. It is beneficial. I don't have the need to add any other categories right now. So I'm going to leave it as it is, and I don't feel the need to increase any of them yet. So we're going to just keep the amounts as is as well. So is there a benefit to doing cash envelopes? I would have to say yes. And I kept saying, oh, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. It's just look how bulky that's making it. And then I was like, well, turn the envelopes the opposite way, but then all the coins will fall out. So that's the only problem with that. Because I thought if I could alternate, you know, the orientation of it, then it won't be as bulky. It'll be more level, but that's not going to work. Not going to work at all. So that is our stuffing for this week. I will come back again in another 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is a good time for me. Even though I explained to you guys in the first video how my pay is all crazy and irregular. But I think every 2 weeks is going to be the best way to go. And one thing that I noticed as well, because I was tracking these things, I noticed that when I got paid this last time, I had more money in my account already than the last time when I got paid. So that kept me from spending everything else that was in my account, because I can't say that I spend a lot, but I know in March I spend a lot on because of the new Happy Planner release. So I'm just trying to cut down on spending. I did do some things these last few weeks as far as, you know, just getting out of the house, because I don't really get out and go anywhere. So I did go to the movies. I did go out to eat with some friends a couple of times. So that was nice to do. So, but yeah, I think this is working for me. I just need to try and see about tweaking the envelopes to keep the coins under management. Yeah, those coins are going to drive me crazy. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for joining me on this budget journey. I know I'm not going full out with my budgeting. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. But I did want to share how the cash envelopes are going for me. And please let me know how they're going for you. Let me know if you have any suggestions on how I can rein in those coins, and or if you know of some envelopes that I can use to still get the functionality that I have out of the current ones, but then be able to keep the coins sealed. That would be awesome. Now that I just say that, something just came to my mind. I used to do treasury work at church, and I think I might still have some little coin envelopes. So I might be able to put the coins in there and then put them in the cash envelopes. I have to see if I still have some of those. If so, that might be a temporary fix for now. Yeah, I just thought about that. All right, but enough for this video, guys. Thank you guys for coming and watching and tuning in. Be sure to slay. Be sure to subscribe, like, and accept the alerts. Also, be sure to share the channel. We're doing the 52-day challenge by Sherry over at Sherry Black Dog Designs. Sherry Black Dog Designs Plans, I think is what it's called. I'll link it. And we're trying to just help all of our small planner YouTubers grow our channels together. So welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all that have shouted me out and referred me to people. I really, really appreciate that. And the channels that I want to shout out to you today are Gorgeous Jess Creations. Y'all, if I'm messing up these names, don't worry. I'm going to tag them. And I also want to shout out Plans and Pins today. So I'll link them below. That way you can go check out their channels. They're new YouTubers as well with small channels. And we want to just see everybody grow and grow together. All right. I'm really done this time. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye, guys.